Hi, Instagram, /YouTube, /Facebook. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Happy 6 p.m. workout. It is your evening quarantine workout. Let me turn my stuff just a little bit. Amazing. All right, so I have Peter here in the background. He refuses to come on camera, so don't ask for him today. But there are people who want to see you work out. That's really that face with me. All right, Peter is my husband. If you didn't know that, he is very wonderful and fun and serves as the producer / tech crew for this quarantine workout series. Today, we have an upper body workout. I'll give you guys all a second to log on and get into the workout. But we have an upper body workout. Now, do we need weights? No, we don't. Just your body. Your body is your best weight ever. How today is going to run? How is today going to run? Well, we are going to have a combo of moves. I'm going to call this the upper body combo, all right? We're going to be working for about 2.5 minutes through this upper body combo. I think actually it's 3 minutes. We're going to be working for 3 minutes through this upper body combo, and then we'll take a short break, and then we'll go into 3 minutes of other work, all right? So today the only equipment we need is going to be a chair or a bench or a couch or something elevated. All right, so make sure you have your equipment, your chair, if you will. Peter, are you ready? All right, you have your water bottle or water? Yes, amazing, cool. So, hope you guys are as ready as Peter and I are. We're going to get started with this warm-up. Start off jogging in place, nice and gently to start, very gentle. I've been working from home today. Probably been taking those naps on the couch, like me. I was doing that. Good. Shake out your fingers, shake out your wrists. Awesome. Give your shoulders a few rolls back here. Awesome. A few rolls forward on the flip side. Cool, cool, cool. Give your head a little roll, neck a little roll. Good. And take it the other way. This foot might not be able to handle my hair. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Cool. Get back into this nice gentle jog. Good. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Remember, this breath is your baseline breath, all right? This breath sets the tone for everything you do all workout. We're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit, bring it into those high knees. And I'll give you a side view. Remember, before these high knees, your knees are coming all the way up to hip height, all right? If that's a little too much for you right now or today, just take it to a march, but get those knees all the way up no matter what. Good. Keep pumping those arms, sending those elbows straight back behind you. Good. Awesome. We're going to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. But before we let go of this run in place, we're going to burn it out. That means you're going to run as fast as you can, as hard as you can for 10 seconds down on my count. We're going to get going. In 3, 2, 1. Burn it out. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Right into jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Out and in. Good. Jump it out, squeeze it in. Now, if you need an option here, you can tap it out, pull it in. Tap it out, pull it in. All right, or range of motion restrictions in your shoulders. Tap your fingers down to your shoulders. But keep moving, keep going. Good, if you're taking this full move, you're squeezing those inner thighs together every single time you bring those feet together. Awesome. Soft bending your knees the whole time. We're landing lightly on the balls of your feet. Keep that tension in those arms. Reach up. Pull something out of the sky. Keep breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Awesome. We're going to take it to those double jacks. We have out for 2, in for 2. Good. Awesome. If you need that option, you're tapping, squeezing, Keep it up. Awesome. Keep breathing. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. We're stepping it out side to side. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. letting that heart rate slow just a little bit. Let's stretch out those fingers and those wrists. We'll need that today. So send those palms forward here. Pull those fingers back towards your body here. Back towards your chest. Nice, really getting that stretch. Everyone grab that thumb here. We're going to get a little deeper with this stretch. You get a little deeper, that's the problem. All right, pull that thumb back for a slightly deeper stretch here. Awesome. We are going to spend a lot of time on these wrists, so we do want them to be warm, we want them to be stretched. Let's take it to the other side, same thing. Good. So this step is just to make sure that your heart rate doesn't stop abruptly. Good, keep that breath moving, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Cool, as your heart rate slows, that step can slow or even stop if you feel good. Let's go ahead, back to that first set. This time your palm is facing in towards your chest. So we're getting this stretch all along the top of your wrist, on your forearm. Peter, you're doing great with this stretch. Killing it, killing it. Awesome, let's flip to the other side. I love this random YouTube music. I don't know what they're singing about. But got some good catchy beats. All right, shake out those fingers, shake out those wrists. Give those wrists a few rolls out and a few rolls in here. All right, so from here, we're going to do something a little different than those shoulder kicks we've been doing. We're going to take a soft bend in your knees. Keep that core tight, belly button sucked in towards your spine here. Brace that core. We're going to hinge forward, and we're going to just swim. All right, so really warming up those shoulders here. We're just swimming like you're doing freestyle. Now, you can take this as fast or as slow as you need to, but just one arm reaching at a time, getting as much range of motion as you can out of that shoulder socket. Good. If you're feeling like you're warm, like you're ready, and you want to take it up a little bit, go ahead. But try to keep your body still as you work through this, all right? Try to isolate this movement to your arms. Good. Awesome, and we're going to take it backwards now. Same thing, backwards now. I was telling the class this morning, this is a little more challenging for me to take it backwards. I don't have this great range of motion. However, I'm still going to try to get as close to my ears as possible. Bring my biceps through my ears as I take that back straight. Still holding on to this slight hinge forward and that tight core. So we're moving for 3, 2, 1, and shake out those arms. Zip those inner thighs together. We're taking those skier hops side to side here. Good. Side to side, trying to make this hop as small and quick as you possibly can. Option to tap, tap, tap from side to side if you so need. Keep breathing. You got it. You got it. Keep moving. All right, we're going to switch directions. We're moving forward and back. Now forward and back. Keeping that hop small. Keeping it quick. Option to tap if you need. Good. Good. Those arms can come up in the air to make things just a little more challenging. Keep that breath moving. We're almost there. We're going to take it to those twists. In 3, 2, 1. Twist it out. Keep those inner thighs zipped. Tap if you need. Feel those obliques stretch. Feel that low back release here. Keep that breath moving. We're almost done this warm up. We have 3, 2, 1. Shuffle those feet. Inhale through your nose. Bring those arms up. Exhale through your mouth. Bring those arms down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Awesome. Let's take it to a march. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Once more. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Awesome work, guys. All right. Let me put this hair back. All right, I think we're good. Now, I'm going to start off by showing you what we're going to call the arm combo or the upper body combo. All right, we are going to come back to this combo quite a few times throughout this workout. So in between our bigger working sets, we'll always come back to this 3-minute combo. All right, so we are going to start off doing some arm circles. Arms are going to be out to the side. You'll have a soft bend in your elbows, palms facing the ceiling. So we'll take 30 seconds circling forward and then 30 seconds circling back. Now the trick for this combo is it's 3 minutes and you can't drop your arms at all whatsoever over the course of this 3 minutes. If you need an option, your option is to take a quick drop, and then bring it up. So 30 seconds of mini arm circles forward, 30 seconds of mini arm circles back. If you bend your elbows, that's another option that you can take. Next move, we're going to move in a circle. So I'm flexing my palms. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to come up close. Flexing my palms, all right? Keeping my core tight. I'm going to pulse forward. So I'm going to do a side view. Pulse forward, keeping that tension between my shoulder blades this whole time. Keeping my shoulders pressed down away from my ears, keeping my core tight, all right? 30 seconds forward. We're going to take 30 seconds taking that same motion down, not letting those arms pulse lower than shoulder height. It's just coming down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, and then we'll take that pulse back. And then, of course, we got to take that pulse up at the very end, all right? So that is 3 minutes of work. You cannot put your arms down for this whole 3 minutes. Let's get ready to rumble, starting with these mini arm circles forward. And my handy-dandy timer, I will keep us on time. It'll be right here, so if you see me creeping over, that's what I'm looking at, just the time. All right, you ready, Peter? Are you ready, Peter? He's not being loud. In 3, 2, 1, arm circles forward, 30 seconds here. Good. So keep those shoulders pressed down away from your ears. Roll those shoulders back and down and lock them in your back pockets. Yes, take that pressure off of your neck here. Good. All right, team, we are already halfway through this first move. Good. Keeping these arm circles small, keeping them quick. Good. Really press those shoulders down away from your ears. Really think of a weight sitting on your shoulders. We're taking it back in 3, 2, 1. Circles back. Circles back. Nice. Now, as you're working through this, don't release that stomach. Don't release that tailbone. Keep those hips tucked under. Keep that core engaged. Good. 15 seconds in, 15 to go. And we're going to those pulses, starting by flexing those palms, sending those arms forward just an inch. Here we go. Arm pulses coming your way in 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing forward. Good. So give you a side view here. Forward and back. Forward and back. It's small. It's quick. Check in with those shoulders. Are they creeping up? Press them down. Good. Roll those shoulders back and down and sit them in your back pockets here. Good. We have 10 seconds to go. You got it. On the other side of this, we're going down. We're pulsing down towards the floor, sending those palms down in 3, 2, 1. Pulsing down. Good. Small and quick. Ooh, now this one should really be burning those shoulders if you haven't felt those shoulders already. All right, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Think about keeping that tension in your arms. There's actually something that you're fighting to press down, an inch at a time. Awesome. We're going to take that pulse going backwards in about 7 seconds. Good. You got it. You got it. In 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing back. Good. 1 more minute. And then you get to put those arms down. Now, if your arms aren't burning yet, amazing. Good for you. We're going to do this a couple more times, though, and I promise you. I'm going to make a bet that your arms will burn at some point. If not, let me know, and I'll bet later. All right? Just a dollar, though. These are hard times. Good. We're going to pulse. What haven't we done? We haven't pulsed up. We're going to pulse up to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Hallelujah. We're almost there. Now, as you pulse up, don't let those shoulders creep up. Keep those shoulders pressed down away from your ears. So even though your palms are coming up, press your shoulders down. You have that opposition happening in your body. Right, we're almost there. How you doing? Good? Yeah, Peter's good? Are you good? Don't tell me yet because you can't put your arms down yet. We have 5 seconds. Good. We have 3, 2, 1, and press. Shake up those arms. Woo, buddy. Hopefully you felt it. Just a little bit, just a little bit. But if not, don't worry, I'll get you next time. All right, we have 3 minutes of work coming your way here, all right? So we're going to start off taking some pressure off of our upper body with our feet together, triplet squat pulse, all right? So what does that mean? You are going to bring those feet right next to each other. A lot of times when we take a squat, we're in a neutral stance where our feet are about hip distance apart, or our feet are slightly turned out, or we're in that wide sumo stance with plie squat stance. Here, we are going to bring those feet together, zip those inner thighs together, and that is where we're working, all right? So we're going to come down into our squat, making sure all of your weight stays in your heel, working through as deep as you can. Now, I don't have as great range of motion here. That's okay. You probably don't either. If you do, more power to you. All right, from here, we're going to drive up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch 3 times, and then bring it up to the top, all right? So it's 3 pulses, just an inch at a time before we drive it all the way up to the top. Cool? If you need an option here, just minimize your range of motion. It's just going to be up and down, up, down, before you send those hips forward, before you get that squeeze in your glutes as you thrust those hips to the top, all right? That is your first move. Your second move, we have our regular neutral push-ups. Now, this is a classic push-up. This is going to set the tone for all of our push-ups to come today. Your palms are going to be right underneath your shoulders. You're in a high plank stance, all right? Knees can be on the floor, or you can be on your toes. If you're on your knees, straight line from your knees to the crown of your head. Make sure those hips aren't hinging back. Keep them pressed forward. Keep those glutes squeezing. If you're on your toes, straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Your elbows are going to come out at a 45-degree angle from your body as you bring your chest to the floor, and then press it up to the top. So down and up. Again, your options are to come down to your knees and to minimize your range of motion. So if you can't get your chest all the way to the floor today, that's okay. We have 60 seconds there. We're going to finish with a dancing dog into an ankle tap. So we're going to come down into your high plank position, or stay down in your high plank position from that plank, or from those push-ups rather. You're going to widen those feet just a little bit. Now from here, we're going to lift those hips up to the ceiling. We're going to get this downward facing dog, and then we're going to turn it into a tripod, all right? So only 3 points of contact here. You're going to reach your opposite hand towards your opposite ankle, or your calf, or your knee, but we're not hugging or holding on to anything there. We're just tapping, and then returning to our high plank stance, all right? So bring it up, tap it, bring it back down to that high plank. 1 minute of work there. If you need, you can take this into a dancing puppy, so your palms are right underneath your shoulders. You'll take your hips back into that child's pose, and then bring your hips forward back into that modified high plank. You'll just omit that tap, all right? Ready to rumble. All right, triplet squat pulse. 60 seconds of work. Let's get ready. Zip those inner thighs together. Put those heels down on the ground in 3, 2, 1. We're going down. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. Squeeze it down. 2, 3. Squeeze it up. Yes, keep that weight in those heels. Now, at the top, my legs are together. But when I come down, I do get a little bit of space in between my knees. That being said, my feet are always together. Nothing is changing in my stance here. Good. Keep that chest open and proud. Good. Keep that core tight. Keep those hips tucked under. So as you come down, you're not arching your back. Really keep your core tight. Keep those hips tucked so you maintain that neutral spine. Good. Keep moving. 15 more seconds. Good. Drive through your heels. Keep that core working, working, working. We have neutral push-ups coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. High plank position or modified high plank. We're coming down, pressing up. Nothing fancy here. We're not in a wide push-up position, so that's what I see a lot in my classes. A lot of people like to default to this wide push-up. Keep those palms right under your shoulders the entire time. Those elbows do go out at that 45-degree angle. We're also not getting those yoga push-ups or those tricep push-ups with the close grip. No, give your elbows a little space to breathe away from your body here. Don't worry, we'll attack those triceps soon. I pinky promise. Good, you got it, you got it. We have about 15 more seconds here, and then we'll hit our dancing dogs. Good. You're getting harder. So you keep going through. You got it. Hold on to that tight plank shape. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Press back. We're tapping. We're coming back to plank. Press it back. tap it, bring it back to plank. Back, tap, take it back. Ooh, I like that back. Tap, take it back. That's catchy right there. Good, remember, if you need an option, you can always come into this dancing puppy from your knees. You're sending those hips forward, and then hit that child's pose on the flip side. Still getting a good bit of core work there. Good. Good, send those hips up. Tap. Bring it back down. Nice. Get that long extension in your spine here. Now, as you reach in this down dog, don't try to look at your feet. There's nothing to see there. Keep that neutral spine. Keep that crown of your head pointing towards the floor. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work, everyone. Let's hit a child's pose for a second, but don't drop that chest. Keep those eyes up. Keep that chest up here. We don't want to drop your heart too low here while your heart rate is probably still elevated. Yours isn't, mine is. How we doing? Ooh, I see someone commented something on the screen. Let's see. Oh, Allison, amazing. Amazing. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water, and then we're going to go back to that arm combo again. All right, do you remember it? Arm circles forward, arm circles back, pulses forward, pulses down, pulses back, pulses up. Don't drop those arms. All right, let's try to do it again. We got a lot to do to attack this upper body without these weights. But don't worry. Plenty of more fun and excitement coming your way. All right, so I have my handy dandy timer. Now, if you're like, whoo buddy, I'm tired, I'm going to give you permission to sit through this if you so like. You have your chair as your equipment for today. For a little later, you can sit on the chair. You can even kneel. You can sit crisscross applesauce. Choice is yours. It's up to you. All right? But don't let those arms drop. Here we go. We're going arm circles forward in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Palms are facing towards the heavens. Good. Soft bending your elbows. Think about holding something you really, really, really like in your hands. Now, when I teach my classes, which I guess this still is, I like to think about holding ice cream. Because I like ice cream. And I don't have any right now. So if someone wants to send me ice cream, I wouldn't say no. We have 3, 2, 1. Mini circles back. Good. I like mint chocolate chip, but it's got to be without lactose. I know. So I can survive the quarantine. Good. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Ooh, where are those shoulders? Press them down, 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 away from your ears. Press something out of the way in 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing forward. Good. So it's like good. Be good. Be good. Like, or something like really big, like a giant, giant, giant stuffed animal. Like you can hug just a little bit, just an inch at a time. Good. We have 10 seconds to go. Good. On the flip side, we're going down. Pulsing down. Pulsing down. We have 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down. 30 seconds here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Keep that core tight. Core is a part of your upper body too. So are those shoulders. So is that back. So if you're feeling it all, that's fine. That's what you want. You want to feel that burn. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Think about all the good work you're doing for your body here. Here we go. We're taking that pulse back in 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing back. This one's tricky. Yeah? This is where I really, really feel my triceps start to kick in. Which is nice because I guess we're going to really attack those triceps pretty soon. Good. The last switch we have, we're pulsing straight toward the ceiling. That's your Angeleaza. We're almost there. In 5. We have 3, 2, 1. Flip those palms up. Pulse up while you press your shoulders down. Good. Yes, yes, yes. This one's tricky too. But maybe it's because we've been doing this for a little while at this point. Good. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. We have 10 seconds left in this second round through this upper body combo. Here we go. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. Incredible. All right, so we're going into 3 new moves, but 4 minutes of work here. 4 minutes of work. This is the round where you are going to need to utilize your chair or your stool or your bench or your couch, whatever you have at your disposal, all right? If you're doing this with a friend and need to negotiate for equipment, negotiate away. All right, so we are going to take one of my favorite moves, my favorite accessory moves from Brett Contreras. If you've heard me talk about him, love his programming. He's the best strength and conditioning coach out there. This is the extra range side lying hip abduction. So we're not really going to lay for this one because we don't have a bench, unless you do have a bench, in which case incredible. But we're going to scoot to the side. So your hips are balanced on this bench. Let's try to stack one hip on top of the other, almost as though you were lying down on your side. Now this leg right here is not doing anything. It's just kind of hanging out of the way, trying to make way for this leg right here. This leg right here, you're going to get a big range of motion as you press up and lower down, all right? So think 1 count to come up, 3, 2, 1 to lower down. If you're like, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to feel this, you should feel this in the side of your glute, in your gluteus medius. So go ahead, put your hand on your hip as you work through this, and you should feel those muscles working, all right? Cool. So really make sure that your tailbone, your hips are really on the edge of this chair here, all right? You don't really want to be on the center. We'll do 1 minute on one side, then 1 minute on the other side. After this, we are going to get our bicep push-up. What is a bicep push-up? It is an inverse push-up. So if you've never seen these, they're really fun. You can utilize your chair for this one, all right? You're going to flip your palms. Normally your palms are facing this way when you do push-ups, or when you just did those neutral push-ups. This time, you're going to flip them so they're facing behind you, or as far as you can get. Now, to be perfectly honest, I have issues getting my wrist turned all the way around here, all right? Again, you can take these on your knees or on your toes. But I'm going to come down. I'm going to lay on the floor, flip my palms around as much as I can, keep my arms by my side, and from here, I'm going to press up, feeling that work in my bicep, all right? Bring it up, and then lower straight down. Really trying to keep my core as engaged as possible. You have options to take that on your knees, just like every other push-up you've taken before, or to even come up to this chair or bench or stool or couch or whatever you have and take it from here. So coming down, I have to turn my hands to the side if I do it on a chair, just because of the way my chair is curved. Your last move here is going to be a reverse plank, all right? So we're just flipping that plank on its head. We're going to turn our fingers so they're facing behind you. Keep them stacked under your shoulders, same as always. And you're going to press your hips up into the air, flex those feet, drive those heels down, really lock your body out, keep that core tight, keep those glutes squeezing. If that's a little too much for you, that's okay, that's okay. You can bend those knees and take it into this crab hold, all right? If that's a little too aggressive, just tap your tailbone down when it gets to be too much, and then pop right back up, all right? Here we go. Let's crush it. Ready, ready, ready. Grab your chair or sitting device, and we are going to take these side sitting hip abductions, all right? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 1 minute here. We're lifting up, down, 2, 3. Lift it up, down, 2, 3. Now again, those hips should be stacked on top of each other. So if you look at your hip bones, your one hip should be stacked right in line with your waist, with your shoulders. Good. Your toe should be turned in. All right? Think about trying to send your heel up instead. Now, the reason why we're doing this on this chair is so we get a little more range of motion through this movement. Good. So if you're feeling comfortable and can take it down to your elbow while still maintaining good form, go ahead and drop it down. Good. Again, this is an awesome accessory move from Brett Contreras. the glute guy. Awesome. We're going to switch to the other side. Keep holding on to it. We have 3, 2, 1. Flip on over, going straight into it. I have to adjust my chair so I can fit on the camera. But you just up, down. Good. I'm going to drop down to my forearm because I have done these quite a few times in my day. I like them a lot. Keep that core tight. Almost think about holding a side plank. You're not. And you should really have a lot of pressure in that palm or in that elbow, but you're keeping your core as tight as though you were in that side plank. Think about stacking those hips just like you would in a side plank. Awesome. Coming your way. In about 20 seconds, we're going to get into those inverse push-ups, those bicep push-ups. All right, so again, think about flipping your palms away from you. Now, you can take these on that chair with your palms on that chair. You can take them with your knees down on the ground. They are challenging. I am not going to lie. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's move it. Drop it on down. We have 1 minute here in these bicep push-ups. So start off setting up. Set your hands up ready to go from here. Press it up to the top and then lower down. Again, if you're on your knees, just keep that core tight here. Now, I don't have a ton of beautiful range of motion in my wrists, so this is tricky for me to get my fingers all the way to the back. A lot of times, I've seen people do it on their fists, all right? So that's another option. Good, keep working. Whew. Try not to let your back arch like I just did. Good. We are all works in progress. I'm not perfect, and I don't pretend to be. I'm practicing. I'm learning. I'm working with you every day. Good. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's hit that reverse plank. We're holding this for a minute here. All right, so remember, you can take this crab position, or you can extend those legs all the way long. Press those hips high in the sky. Those fingers, mine are facing in towards my body, but I want you to flip yours facing away. I did it wrong. Keep those elbows stacked right under those shoulders. Keep that core tight, belly button holding to your spine. Keep those glutes squeezing. Remember, we want that same long line that we held before. Now, if your elbows tend to hyperextend, really be mindful that you're not hyperextending through this. Keep a soft bend in your elbows the whole time. We've got 20 seconds to go. Send those hips a little higher. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We got it. We got it. 10 more seconds. Good. Press those hips a little higher. Good. Squeeze those glutes a little bit more. Keep that head lifted. That neck neutral. We have 3, 2, 1. Whew, that was 4 minutes of work. Amazing. Incredible. Awesome. Cool. Give me a high five. Give me a high five. Amazing, amazing. Awesome. Let me fix my music real quick. Beautiful. Awesome. So, we're going back to that arm combo because I love you. And we're going to do it one more time. All right? So, got those arm circles forward, back, pulses all around town. 3 minutes of work here. 3 minutes of work. Shake out those wrists if those wrists are feeling tight. We're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. Arm circles forward. Press those shoulders down away from your ears. Good. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, there we go. As I started to leave me. Yeah, you can never drop down. That's what this song just said. You can't drop those arms. Not this whole time. How you doing, Peter? Good. We're taking these circles back in 3, 2, 1. Circle back. Good. Try to make them even smaller. Try to make them even quicker. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Awesome. We have 10 more seconds. Then we're going to take our pulses forward. Don't drop those arms. You can do it. We have 3, 2, 1. Pulse forward. Flex those palms. Good. Keep that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Really find something to resist against here. this burned at your arms, if this burned at your shoulders, if you had to put your arms down, or if you could keep them up the whole time. Good. Awesome. We're going to take this pulse going down in 5. Good. We have 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down. Good. Keep those shoulders pressed down away from those ears. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Keep that core tight. Keep those hips tucked. Stay aware of your body. And again, you can take this seated. You can take this kneeling. I'm not mad about it. But keep that core working. No matter where you are, you got to stay tall. You got to pull tall through the crown of your head. Awesome. We are taking those pulses back in 3, 2, 1. This is where it starts to really get challenging. Good. Keep that breath moving. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Good. Holding on halfway through these. We only have one more set on the other side. 30 seconds of those Alleluia pulses to the ceiling. Keep those arms up. Keep them lifted. You can do it. You can do it. I promise. We have 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. Hallelujah. Press those shoulders down away from your ears. Nice. Feel those lats kick in. Those long muscles that stretch from your shoulders down to your hips here. Good. You should feel the tension through those lats as you're pressing up when you have that opposition as your shoulders press down. Good. Those are those chin up, pull up muscles. Good. We have 7 seconds. You can do everything for 7 seconds. Here we go. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring them up to the ceiling. Ooh, and amazing. Shake out those arms. Let's go ahead and cross one arm over your chest here. Give your head a quick roll to the side. Quick roll to the other side. And then we'll do the same thing on the other arm. Grabbing above or below your elbow, roll that shoulder down and back. Roll your head. And roll your head. Awesome. Shake out those arms. All right, are you ready to rumble? We have one more round through these movements, through these crazy movements, all right? So your next move is 1 minute of work, and it is a combination of many different things, all right? So I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to do it. It is an inchworm to a catcher to a backwards run to reset. All right, so let's break it down. We're starting off with an inchworm. I'm going to go at this diagonal, all right? So we're taking this inchworm. We're hinging forward from our hips here, trying to keep your legs as straight as possible. From here, you're going to walk it out. Take about 4 counts to walk it out into your high plank position. From here, you move back. From here, you're going to move into your catcher. So your catcher is going to be essentially the bottom of a burpee. You're going to hop or step those feet wider than your hands. So coming into this position, all right? So make sure you have that wide stance. Weight goes right into your heels. You are sticking that landing. You're going to lift your chest up. And then from here, you're just going to run back. You're just going to stand up out of that squat, run back to go back into those inchworms. Now, again, I'm going to walk it out. You do have the option to walk your feet into this catcher stance. You're standing like a catcher in a baseball game before you come up, and then instead of running back, if you're feeling a little nervous, you can quickly walk it back, all right? So a lot going on in that first move. We're doing that for 60 seconds. Next, we have some tricep dips. Now, we've been doing them on the chair. If you want to keep doing them with that chair, that is totally fine. Today, though, I'm going to challenge you to take these on the floor. Your fingers are going to face towards your glutes here. You're going to pull one heel in towards your hips. The other leg is going to be extended long. You're going to drop it down, press it up, down and up. Shoulders pressed down away from your ears here. Now, these are Maurice Johnson inspired if you're a CUAP. If you're feeling like, hey, I want a little bit more, that feels good, you're going to extend that opposite leg long, balance on your heel as you come down. Never fully sitting on the floor, but that tailbone will tap down real quick, all right? So you have options. Another choice, if that leg being up in the air is a little too much, you can take it to this figure 4, take it from here. All right, so you have choices, 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. Your last move of the whole entire day, we have staggered push-ups. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's that neutral push-up, but one arm's going to be slightly in front of the other. So we'll set this up in our high plank. Then we'll walk one arm. So I'm going to walk my right arm about 6 inches further in front of my left arm. All right, I'll reset. I'll find my balance here, and then I'll bring it down and up. My elbows are still coming down at that 45-degree angle, but I'm still keeping my core tight. Option to come down to my knees. 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch arms 30 seconds on the other. Cool? So there's a lot going on here, but it's just 3 minutes of work, and then we'll stretch, and then you'll get to live the rest of your Tuesday, your quarantine, doing whatever you need to do. All right, so 3 minutes on the timer. I got it. Ready, Peter? Let's do it. Get up, people. Get up. Let's get to it. This is it. Have my timer in 3 inchworms. 2, 1, let's go. We're hinging. We're walking. 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. We're taking those catchers and then running it back. All right? So hinge, walk it out, coming forward, running it back. Remember, you can always walk those feet forward if you need, but you got to stick the landing. You got to bring those heels down into the ground before you take it back. Hinge, keep those legs as straight as possible. Walk, walk, walk. Hit that high plank, catcher, run it back. All right? So many different things going on. Good. See how fast you can take this. I'm going to switch directions. I'm going to go forward. Walk, walk, walk. Catcher. Woo! Run, run, run. Okay, hinge. Walk, walk, walk. Catcher. Run, run, run. Good. We're almost there. We have 10 seconds to go. Good. So we're going into those triceps real soon. Let's take this last rep. Good. In 2, 1. Amazing. We're hitting our triceps. All right. So turn those fingers to your glutes. We're coming up. We're taking those elbows straight out behind you. Make sure those shoulders stay pressed down away from your ears. Those fingers can stay immediately behind your glutes. Again, if you want a little more, extend that leg long. Good. Good. You got it. You got it. We're going to switch legs. In 3, 2, 1. Let me move my timer. But you're going right into it. All right? Switching those legs here. Exhale as you press up. Press your body out of the floor here. Good. Now, if you're feeling this in your shoulders, I want you to stop. I want you to roll your shoulders down, put them back, and reset. Making sure you're keeping those shoulders locked in your back pocket the whole time. All right, team, we're going into our staggered push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Flip it around town. We're finding that staggered stance. One arm about 6 inches in front of the other. Bring it down. Press it up. Good. You can take this on your knees. Good. Really getting that exhale here. Now your arms might be burning. Mine sure are. Are your arms burning, Peter? Yes. He's really strong too. We have 3, 2, 1. Swap out those arms. Bring the other arm forward here. Down. And up. Come on, music. I can't do anything without music. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. 10 more seconds. Good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Amazing. Incredible. That is it, everyone. We're going to stretch. So shake those arms out. Shake, shake, shake. Nice work, Peter. Can I have a high five? Just your hand. Okay, I'll get you. Yay. All right. He won't even put his hands on camera. That's okay. Protect his privacy. All right. Great job, everyone. Fist bump, boom. Fist bump, yay. All right. Amazing, incredible. Cool. We're going to stretch. So, widen that stance. Turn those toes out just a little bit. We're just going to breathe. Inhale up. Through your nose. Good. Exhale. Bring it down. Good. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale through your mouth. Bring it down. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale. Just drop those arms down. Awesome. Give those shoulders some nice big shoulder rolls back. These are the good type of rolls, right? Different than those arm circles. Okay, all right, and let's take it forward. Same thing. Good. Hunching those shoulders forward. Getting those slow circles. Cool. My arms feel like noodles. All right, amazing. We're going to cross one arm in front of the other. Grab above or below your elbow here. Roll that shoulder down and back. So bring it down and away from your ears. Sit that shoulder blade in your back pocket. From here, we're going to add that head roll in. And then just it the other way. Awesome. Open wide. Good. Feel that chest opening. Good. You can open a little wider. Awesome. And let's take it to the other side here. So grabbing above or below your elbow. Roll that shoulder down and back. And add that head roll. Alright. So, amazing stuff, guys. As we stretch, what are some things we want to talk about? Well, number one, breathe. Shake out those arms. Your body cannot do any single thing in the world without air. Least of all, relax into these stretches, all right? We're going to hinge forward, so keep your heels pressed down into the ground. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible here. You're going to hang heavy and loose here. So if you have the range of motion, you can wrap your fingers underneath your big toes here. Good. Or you can grab your ankles, or you can grab your calves, just nice and gently. Don't grab your knees. Keep those knees free and clear. We're just going to breathe here. For tomorrow, if you're planning on working out with me tomorrow, you will need a backpack, all right? So a backpack's usually something everyone has. Hopefully you have one. If you don't, any kind of bag will do. I'll talk about options for if you're not using a backpack. But get a backpack, fill it up with some stuff. We are going to do some weighted work, all right? Now from here, we're going to come down. We're going to find this nice kneeling position. You're stacking your right knee over your right heel. Your left knee is coming right underneath your hips here. From here, we're going to stretch out our hip flexor, our left hip flexor. So, a couple things are happening. You're going to press your hips forward. So really, really tuck them under. Especially think about tucking that left glute under, really pressing it forward, all right? Find that C curve in your core, and then punch that left arm forward, punching your shoulders. We're just going to breathe here. So you might feel a stretch on the front side of your hip flexor. You may feel a release, a stretch in your lower back. Right here. Release your chin on your chest. We're holding this for 3, 2, 1. We're going to release, bring it up. Let's take it to the other side. Same thing here. Stack that left knee over that left heel. Left or right knee underneath your right hip. Press those hips forward and down, tuck them under. You're going to punch that arm forward, punch forward. Find that C curve in your core. Think about being sucker punched in the stomach here. All right, that's where you want to curve. You want to take that punch and feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, big 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it up. Bring those feet right next to each other. We're going to roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. Inhale those arms up. Interlace those fingers. We're exhaling to the side, back to center. Other side, back to center. Releasing all the way down to the ground in 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Shake it all about. Amazing work, everyone. Thank you so much for working out with me this evening. And yeah, if you need anything, let me know. If you want anything, let me know. Again, if you have the means, only if you have the means to Venmo me like a couple dollars for this workout, I appreciate it so very much because I'm not working right now. This is my work from home. And it's really fun. So it's lucky that this is my work from home, but like at the same time, I'm not making money. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And it's truly no pressure. Thank you so much for your presence and your hard work and your determination. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bring a backpack. Fill it up with all the textbooks you love. All right? Have an amazing night. Goodbye.